tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Garoppolo. That is caught.
Let's fucking go.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
56.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Loser.
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners. Guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well. Hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. Check. Watch 54. All day, baby. Check 52. White.
Touchdown, baby.
Now Garoppolo.
Oh, no.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
That's what the
football
fuck
back.
I did. I should have just
Brandon, this is
played
why
what I was
golfers
going
do
to
their
do.
best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
47.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because
You play. Nothing easy.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Cooper's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He sets to fire deep, and that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Get out there, get out there. There we go, kill. 56, Mike, 56.
On play action, Prescott lets it fly deep for Cobb. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Got that one-handed, too.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They're not ready for this, man.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
56, right there, 56.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that's Elliott. Complete.
Good fucking
That is brought
tackle.
down short. 2 yards there. Needed
Let's
4.
go.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding
Broadcast
positioning,
is up.
and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to have it's complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play action now. Prescott. Get there and bring him down. D Ford, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
To try again after the sack. Prescott. Incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Prescott off play action. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Taylor now returning it, and he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come on now.
Here's Coleman on the toss. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. What do you need?
On 1st down, here's Breida. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go. What do you need?
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm sleeping, my Niners, man.
But you get the feeling that he might be on the verge
You're
of popping
sleeping, man. You're making the playoffs this
A
year.
little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Oh, I missed it.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no
He
good.
left my joystick is shaking and
Where it
everything.
is. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
Man, you
Agree
see
with
that
one
shit,
because
man?
normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not
Joystick is
length,
rattling
because he has
like
plenty of
crazy
leg
and
for
shit,
that.
man.
But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know? Maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
You ain't going nowhere. 56 to Mike.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jason Grant. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Back now in Arlington. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10.
Now he went
at
out
the
the check real
45.
quick.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman.
I like that. I like
This
that.
defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. What do you need? They're going to need some therapy after this.
On 2nd and 15 now. Garoppolo over the middle to Kittle, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. Check 26.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down.
36, 36.
They'll keep it on the ground. Coleman, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. What do you need? 48 right now. Let's go. Hey.
Garoppolo looks to throw. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 18 yards there and a first down. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. On second down, a run with Breida. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30.
Yo, you're so lucky,
Play here for Dallas. 57 yards.
And this is obviously a spot
He
where
was
you
so
lean on your
lucky.
stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Man.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation,
Yeah,
making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Why didn't do that shit again?
But a teammate comes along and
Boy,
scoops
you're
it
coming
up.
ahead.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Only a yard there on the keep. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
You missed that. That shit was crazy. I gotta do a field goal
All
range.
level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
Here we go. Don't get nervous now. We ain't begin to tear you up.
Back to throw. Garoppolo on the screen. This is Coleman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
I was trying to kill him, man.
And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Prescott now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jameis Olawale. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this one is right through. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it.
You ain't going to bring your boys against my team. If you ain't going to pick your team, I ain't going to pick my team. I lost that. I can't believe I lost that, man. You really started turning it up at the last end. I really started seeing your plays. You was playing for a minute.
So that'll do it for us.
But I started seeing your plays at the end.
Crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Whatever,
It's
yo.
a win for the Cowboys
Whatever,
as
bro.
we sign off
You
and say
forget,
so
you forget I be scouting you, man. I don't be in your broadcast for nothing, man. Yeah. You really started. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he started turning it up in the last 2 minutes of the 4th quarter, man. That's when I really started seeing the offense. Who's that, Cannon? Who's in the stream? Anybody want to play? I'm talking about my man. He want to play. Yes, you got one. You got one. You heard him. What? That's Steve. That's Steve. Yeah. That was a good game, man. That was a good game. It was better than what you thought it was going to be again.